もし英語を話せるようになりたければ、勉強するという概念を捨ててください。代わりに日々の習慣に落とし込んでください。英語を話せるようにならないといけないのに、勉強しようとすると途端にやる気がなくなる。新しい参考書を買ってやる気満々だったのに3日も続かない。やることがたくさんありすぎて何から手をつければいいかわからない。そんなあなたでも今日から変われます。この動画では私が20歳ゼロスタートから半年で英語を話せるようになるまでに実際に行ったノンストレスで英語学習が継続する習慣トップ7をお伝えします。この動画を見終わった頃にはどれだけ忙しくても自然に英語に触れられる生活を手に入れることができます。もう罪悪感もないし停滞している感覚もない。ただ着実に進み続ける成長だけが手に入ります。なぜ私がこれだけ自信を持っているかというと、私自身があなたと同じような状況だったからです。私は20歳で英語を勉強し始めました。20歳までは野球漬けの人生でした。子供の頃に英才教育を受けてきたわけでもなく、海外の経験もありません。高校と大学は野球推薦で一般的な受験っていうのは経験してません。それでも半年で日常会話を話せるレベルになり、大学4年時には3人しか選ばれないオーストラリア交換留学に選抜されたり、合計30カ国以上の友達を作りました。2ヶ月間ヨーロッパ一人旅をしてたくさんの友達も作ったし、英語でツアーガイドの仕事もしました。英語を話せることで人生の選択肢が一気に広がりました。こうなれたのは間違いなくこれから話す習慣を取り入れて実践したからです。ぜひ最後まで見て実際に取り組んでいってください。公式 LINE では私が20歳から半年で日常会話を話せるようになるまでに具体的に行った勉強方法などを解説した動画を無料で配布しています。その他 YouTube では語りきれない濃い内容も配信してますので、今のうちに欲しい方は忘れないように概要欄のリンクから公式 LINE を追加してください。では本題に入ります。Okay, so habit number one, switch what you watch to English. We all watch social media, right?You're literally watching my YouTube video right now. So you watch social media on a daily basis. So switch Japanese contents to English contents. It's very simple. Most people think that switching your content means forcing yourself into the news or documentaries or something educational.But that's not it. And that's exactly why it doesn't stick for most people. Because thinking back, when I first started learning English, I really loved watching YouTube. I'm not saying I loved watching YouTube in English. I was just loved watching social media in Japanese in general. And then I started switching the language from Japanese to English. Same platform, same habit, just a different language. For example, watch English movies instead of Japanese movies. But you might be thinking, watching English content is difficult for me. What if I quit? What if I get bored? But don't worry, I feel you. Okay, here's the key. Watch the contents that you're already interested in. What are you interested in? Are you interested in cooking? Are you interested in sports? Are you interested in Hollywood? Are you interested in movies? Are you interested in fashion? So the point is, don't think of it as studying English. You're just consuming contents like in general. Nothing has changed. You're just watching contents like daily life. It's a habit, not homework. Just focus on your interest. So right now, pause the video, and second, write down 3 topics that you're genuinely interested in. That's your list for switching contents to English.Here's what that looked like for me. I was really into traveling when I was 20 years old because I homestayed in California. I spent 2 months with American family, and ever since then I was really interested in foreign countries, traveling in the world. So I've been to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Canada, Australia. Like obviously when I travel, I'm the person who makes itinerary because I don't want to miss out the good things and I don't want to regret. So I'm gonna check out what I should do in the country. So I look at the website, or I watch YouTube, or I watch TikTok, Instagram, like all the information. Instead of watching Japanese creators, I try to watch English speaking creators. And actually they have much more great information than Japanese creators. And of course, when I was traveling, I really enjoyed experiencing the new culture. So what I watched was pretty much travel vlogs or journalism. And then I was obsessed with Hollywood movies and pop stars. So I was already checking out celebrities gossip, or what's going on in Hollywood, what's going on in America, something like that. So I was watching the channel talking about the gossip, So for me, watching all these contents don't stress me out. It's just a habit. But this is the point. You're not using the contents as a study method. It's not studying. It's a habit. Your interest doesn't change. Your curiosity doesn't change. You're just enjoying the same things in different languages. We're already spending huge amount of time watching contents. So if you switch the contents to English, you get all those hours back as English exposure. All right, habit number 2. Switch what you listen to. This is kind of similar to what I talked about in habit 1. But what I did was, as soon as I woke up, I opened up the laptop, and play some YouTube channel or play some podcast. So basically, when you're home, you listen to English all the time. It sounded like I was surrounded by English environment. It's like I'm in America, or I'm in Australia, I'm in Canada, because what I hear is all English. So what I want to tell you here is that you can't make excuse not having enough environment speaking English or listening to English. It really depends on you. We have YouTube, we have podcasts, we have Apple Music, like whatever. We have streaming service, right? So you just create your own environment that you can be immersed yourself in English. In my case, I was kind of a bad student because my major was law in university. But during the law class, I was studying English too. And sometimes I was wearing an earphone and listening to podcasts in English. I don't recommend you doing that, but what I want to tell you here is that I was locked in becoming able to speak English. Most people say, I'm very busy, I don't have time to study. But I get that. But do you want to become able to speak English? You can't make excuse, and promise you, there's not going to be a moment that you're going to be completely free. If you wait for the perfect moment, you're going to die with no English. You need to make your own style to adapt an English studying. And even if you're busy, your mouth and ears, most of the times, they're free. Think about when you're actually capable of practicing your English with your mouth and ears. So for example, when you're driving a car, when you're washing the dishes, when you're doing the laundry, or when you are taking a shower, use the every opportunities as much as you can. And habit number 3, talk to yourself in English. This might sound a little weird, but it's super effective. But you might be thinking, I don't know what to say in English. I can't make sentences. But don't worry. So first, get in the habits of saying English words for whatever you see. For example, when I was 20 years old, I was working at the supermarket and I was doing the inventory and stocking shelves. And at the same time, I was whispering the English words that I saw. This is kind of weird, but I was actually doing it. When I see something in my eyes, I say that I was whispering it in English. So for example, there's a label saying 30% off. And I would say 30% off. Apple juice, milk, orange juice, yogurt, cheese, vegetables, potatoes, frozen yogurt, something like that. At first, I don't want anybody to hear me, so I was just whispering it. So you can do that in daily life. When you're walking on the streets, you see something like a building or a street or a traffic light or rails. And once you get comfortable with saying a single word, you're gonna make a sentence, right? So this is a traffic light. I'm walking on the street. This is a big building. Like this. So start very simple and small. You're gonna make sentence and getting bigger and bigger. And what I like about this method is that you can do it anywhere, anytime. And speaking out loud really helps your pronunciation too. Not just reading in your head, but actually speaking out loud. When you're home, instead of scrolling all the social media, just talk to yourself in English. Just for 1 minute. Like you don't have to do it for 1 hour from the start. You can talk about how your day was, what happened today, and you can choose one topic that you can nail down. And habit number 4, look up words immediately. Whenever you don't understand a word or expression, look it up right away and just write it down on a notebook. I know some people find it's annoying, but it's really important. Carrying around a physical notebook is kind of like old school these days, but there are apps nowadays like Notes or Memo or specific apps that you can come up with. You're gonna use it as much as possible on a daily basis. So when you're talking to yourself in English, there are some words that you don't know how to say, and you look it up and you understand the meaning of the words and you write it down and you check it up every day. This cycle is actually crucial for remembering the new words. Habit number 5, reading news in English. Training your reading skill also helps improving your listening skill. So I'm talking to you, you just started studying English. So when you listen to English, you try to understand the sentence from the back, or you try to translate every single word of the sentence. But you need to fix this. There's no way that you're gonna be able to understand native English speakers' fast speech. You need to understand English as English from the front, and reading helps you this. And here's how to do it. You don't have to buy an English textbook or article or a difficult book. Go to English news website like CNN, ABC. So just pick one that interests you. And each article is not that long. You can finish reading within 10 or 15 minutes. So habit number 6, try to chat with people. Studying English alone is possible, but sometimes you need a motivation to move forward. Because if you lose the goal of whatever you're trying to achieve. You need a gasoline. You're not gonna get there. You can't keep going. For me, I was talking to foreigners in English to keep going. It's like a gasoline. I'm a car, and talking to someone is like a gasoline. And that's the purpose. Like being able to speak English fluently is kind of my main goal. I don't want to forget about that. So maybe once a week or twice a week, I try to talk to people in English. If you live in a city, there are so many tourists from other countries visiting Japan. So maybe you can talk to people, or there are so many services and apps nowadays. So you can count on that. And habit number 7. Imagine your dream life. This is not a tangible study method, but it is very important for you to study in the long run. So when I was 20 years old, I had an opportunity to stay at American host family's house. And what I experienced in the US changed my life. Ever since then, my dream life was like, I work internationally, fly to other countries every month, speaking English, and live abroad. That was my dream life. No, learning a language is obviously not easy. You know, sometimes there are ups and downs, and you compare yourself with other people speaking good English, and you feel like your English is not improving. But whenever I feel like it, I constantly think of my dream life strongly. Are you going to give up? Or are you gonna get it? If you stop doing it, everything falls. There's no chance that you're gonna be able to achieve your dream life. So clarifying what you wanna achieve and how you wanna live your life really helps you move forward. And visualizing is very powerful. So you can set a picture of your ideal life as background. To be honest, my goals frequently change. But for now, I set the picture of Manhattan, New York City as my background on my computer because I really wanna go to New York right now. Your ideal self becomes real when you actually believes in it. So just try this. And bonus tip, this is something I wish I would do it in the beginning. I would definitely recommend you record yourself how your English is gonna improve. You know, comparing yourself to others is kind of toxic. So to stop doing that, maybe you should record yourself. So record yourself speaking English and you compare your previous version of you to current you. I think that's a good idea not to lose yourself. So maybe if you have time, just do it. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. 私が20歳ゼロスタートから半年で日常会話を習得した具体的な勉強法をまとめた動画や、その他にもこの YouTube で話しきれない具体的な勉強方法など様々な特典を公式 LINE で配布しています。配布は期限付きで終了する可能性があるので、欲しい方は今すぐ概要欄のリンクから公式 LINE を追加して受け取ってください。And thank you so much for watching. And if you are interested in this video, give me a like and please subscribe.